Okay. Yeah. Testing. Testing. Testing.
Testing.
Yeah. Testing.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on this beautiful Saturday in December for our dual meet. Today we will be recognizing our seniors as this is their final home dual meet of the season. So we'll be calling each of them up. We're going to be reading a little bit about each one of them. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this. First person is Kenzie Padilla. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on this beautiful Saturday in December for our dual meet. Today we will be recognizing our seniors as this is their final home. Kenzie will be attending Harvard and is thinking of studying anthropology or history and science. She would like to thank her parents and brother, friends, and coaches for their support. Her most memorable moment of her swimming experience at UMLY was getting to go to nationals with such a big team of supportive teammates. Her hero is her mom, and in her spare time, she likes to run cross country and track and loves to read and write. Kenzie Padilla. She would like to thank her parents and brother, friends, and coaches for their support. Her most memorable moment of her swimming experience at UMLY. Next up is Leah Lacavara. With such a big team of supportive teammates. Leah is not yet sure where she will be attending college, but knows that she wants to study either biology or business in college. She would love to acknowledge all of her friends, coaches, and family. Most importantly, she would like to thank her sister for being her biggest supporter and best friend. Her most memorable moment at UMLY was her first night of practice, where all of the teammates here were quick to welcome her and make her feel like a part of the UMLY family. Her heroes are both her mom and her dad are her biggest heroes, and in her spare time she likes to play with her dogs, go on runs with her sister, and watch dance moms. All right, next up is Sam Highland. Her heroes are both her mom and her dad are her biggest heroes, and in her spare time she likes to play with her dogs, go on runs with her sister, and watch. Sam will be attending Westchester University. She would like to acknowledge her mom, dad, coaches, and friends for getting her to this point. Her most memorable moments of her swimming experience at UMLY are both working at the haunted house and the regatta. Her hero is both of her parents, and in her spare time she likes to crochet, knit, play guitar, read, and hang out with friends. Sam Highland. She would like to acknowledge her mom, dad, coaches, and friends for getting her to this point. Her most memorable moments of her swimming experience at UMLY are... Next up is Audrey McKinney. And the regatta. Her hero is both of her parents, and in her spare time she likes to crochet, knit, play guitar, read, and hang out with friends. Sam Highland. Audrey is undecided for college, but knows she's going. Would like to acknowledge her friends, family, and coaches. Her most memorable moment of swimming at UMLY was YMCA Nationals this past spring, when she had a fun time, especially having the extra 100-year celebration and the team bus. Her hero is her parents for all that they do for her, and in her spare time she likes to hang out with friends and family and play games and run occasionally. Audrey McKinney. Was YMCA Nationals this past spring, when she had a fun time, especially having the extra 100-year celebration and the. Next up is Molly Foltz. Her hero is her parents for all that they do for her, and in her spare time she likes to hang out with friends and family and play games and run occasionally. Audrey McKinney. Molly will be attending Catholic University and will be swimming and studying political science. She would like to acknowledge her parents, grandma, coaches, and teammates for getting her to this point. Her most memorable moment of her swimming experience at UMLY was making nationals in 200 fly at districts this past spring. Her hero is her mom, and in her spare time, she likes to go to concerts and hang out with her friends. Molly Foltz. Attending Catholic University and will be swimming and studying political science. She would like to acknowledge her parents, grandma, coaches, and teammates for getting her. Next up is Jenna Nawaziat. The memorable moment of her swimming experience at UMLY was making nationals in the 25 districts this past spring. Her hero is her mom, and in her spare time, she likes to go to concerts and hang out with her friends. Molly Foltz. Jenna will be attending and swimming at the Air Force Academy. She would like to acknowledge her mom, dad, brother, friends, and coaches for getting her to this point. Her most memorable moments of her swimming experience at UMLY are talking to her friends and Coach Jamie before and after practice, and going to friendlies after meets. Her heroes are also her mom, dad, brother, friends, and coaches, and in her spare time, she likes to spend time with her favorite people and take naps. Jenna Waziak. And next we have Sarah Fox. Sarah will be studying biomedical sciences and swimming next year. She would like to acknowledge her family, coaches, friends, teammates, and especially her little sister Maddie for getting her where she is today. Her most memorable moment of her swimming experience at UMLY was cheering at nationals, the bus rides, and being on the podium with Devin and the relay. Her hero are her parents, and in her spare time, she likes to spend time with her friends. Sarah Fox. All right, if we could have all the seniors and their parents out to the middle of the pool to get a group photo of all the seniors. Her parents, and in her spare time, she likes to spend time with her friends. Sarah Fox. All the seniors and their parents out to the middle of the pool to get a group photo of all the seniors, parents, and in her spare time she likes to spend time with her friends. Sarah Fox. Alright, if we can have all the seniors and their parents out to the middle of the pool to get a group photo of all the seniors. All right, let's hear it for our senior swimmers. All right, everybody, let's have a great meet.
The console is pulling in the times from the pads and the buttons. It gets passed to the meet manager, and then the meet manager will tell you.
Let's hear it for our senior swimmers.
Basically, what that means is like the button time and the pad time are all kind of more than 3 seconds.
Okay.
So when that happens, then Cindy puts a report for us. Here's what all the times were.
6 sheets for the coaches.
So then we have to go get the watch times and order it. And then we use that to determine which time.
Okay. And how do we, are there like rules that
Yeah, like basically
determine
what
which
you
time
see
to
here
go?
is like, usually the person that's operating the console will say like, oh yeah, they didn't really touch the pad,
Right.
so like probably push the button time a little bit more.
Okay.
And then you need to watch it. So
Because what really seems oh, sorry.
do we need an announcer?
It's not good.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get started here in a few minutes. In the meantime, there is a snack stand out in the hallway and also UMLY apparel available for purchase. Please be aware, all parents and spectators, that there is no photos or videos to be taken from either ends of the pool. You may take photos and videos from either side. And also UMLY apparel available for purchase. Please be aware, all parents and spectators, that there is no photos or videos to be taken from either ends of the pool. You may take photos and videos from either side. And also UMLY apparel available for purchase. Please be aware, all parents and spectators, that there is no photos or videos to be taken from either ends of the pool. You may take photos and videos from either side. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. That you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Event 1, the girls 15 and over 200-yard medley relay. Quiet at the start, please. Madam Starter. All right, here we go. Event 1, the girls 15 and over 200-yard medley. And we're off. In lane 2, Audrey Schroeder. In lane 3, Amelia Fanning. In lane 4, Sam Highland. In lane 5, Elizabeth Meyer. Audrey handing it off to Riley Dolan. Sam handing it off to Audrey McKinney. Elle Fisher is in the water in lane 3 for Reading, and Haley Brown is in lane 5. And Georgia Bell Vecchio in lane 5. Leah Lacavera entering in lane 4. Molly Foltz in lane 2. Susanna North in lane 3. And Georgia handing it off to Haley Hunsinger in lane 5. And it'll be lane 4. That's UMLY for the first place finish. And Georgia handing it off to Haley Hunsinger in lane 5. Next event. Event 2, girls 13-14, 200-yard medley relay. And it'll be lane 4. That's UMLY for the first place finish. Madam starter. Next event. In lane 2, Sophia Sekrika. In lane 3, Kylie Milshaw. And in lane 4, Meredith Hummel. Starting out the backstroke. Meredith Hummel taking a commanding lead. Handing it off to Joyce Chen. Redding's in the water in lane 3. That's Abigail Kissling. And Claire Chen for UMLY in lane 2. Joyce Chen handing it off to Shannon Liu. Abigail Kissling handing it off to Coralina Vecchio. And Claire's handing it off to Sophie Lacavera. Joyce Chen handing it off to Shannon Liu. Abigail Kissling. Shannon Liu handing it off to Claire Resekis. Coralina handing it off to Fiona Steffi. And that's Sophie Norris finishing for UMLY in lane 2. And lane 4, UMLY finishes in 1:55.46. Followed by Reading in 2:01.05. And that's Sophie Norris finishing for UMLY in lane 2. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the water. Lane 4, UMLY finishes in 1:55.46. Followed by Reading in 2:01.05. Event 3 is up next. Girls 11 and 12, 200-yard medley relay. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the water. Madam starter. Event 3 is up next. Girls 11 and 12, 200-yard And in lane 3 for Reading, we have Madeline Lynch. In lane 4 for UMLY, we have Angela Powell. Madam starter.
Yeah. Thank you. You want that clipboard too?
Angela doing a nice job giving her team the lead. Handing it off to Grace Sang. Madeline Lynch handing it off to Veronica Rogers. Grace Chang trying to bring her team separation. She's handing it off to Iris Sarah. Veronica Rogers handing it off to Peyton Tibet. Grace Chang trying to bring her team separation. She's handing it off to Iris Sarah. Veronica Rogers handing it off to Peyton Tibet. Finishing from in lane 4 is Vivian Hummel. Into the water for Reading is Eva Anders. Finishing from in lane 4 is Vivian Hummel. And it'll be UMLY touching first in 2 minutes 91 seconds. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the water. Event 4, the girls 9 and 10, 200-yard medley relay. 91 seconds. Madam starter. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the water. In the water for Reading in lane 3 is Hannah Schober. In the water for UMLY in lane 4 is Isla Hoffman. Pretty even race here on backstroke as Adia Werner is handing it off. Hannah Schober is handing it off to Adia Werner. And in the water for UMLY is Jessica Maroney. Reading beginning to pull away here on the breaststroke leg. Adia is handing it off to Riley Coyle, and Jessica is handing it off to Aniela Kaveri. Reading still in the lead here as Riley is sending it off to Mackenzie Nichols. Into the water now for UMLY is Elena Fulton. Redding touching first in a time of 2:34.23, followed by Umley in 2:39.02. Nice job, ladies. Next up is event 5, girls 8 and under, 100-yard medley relay. Redding touching first in a time of 2:34.23.
Ladies!
Followed by Umley in 2:39.02. Madam starter. Next up is event 5, girls 8 and under, 100-yard medley relay. It's just Umley here with Sophia Yang kicking it off for backstroke. Madam starter. She's handing it off to Harper Koch. It's just Umley here with Sophia Young kicking it off for backstroke. Into the water now for Umley is Caroline Shu. Finishing off for Umley is Quinn Kelly. Nice job, ladies. Now on to the individual portion of our meet. This is event 6, the girls 15 and over 200-yard freestyle. Nice job, ladies. Madam starter. Now on to the individual portion of our meet. This is event 6, the girls 15 and over 200 yards. In the water now. For Redding, Kylie Parsons. Lane 1, Lane 2, Paige Fisher for Umley. Lane 3, Vivian Rogers for Redding. Lane 4, Kenzie Padilla for Umley. Lane 5, Amelia Fanning for Redding. And Lane 6, Audrey Schroeder for Umley. For Redding, Kylie Parsons. Lane 1, Lane 2, Paige Fisher for Umley. Lane 3, Vivian Rogers for Redding. Lane 4, Kenzie Padilla for Umley. Lane 5, Amelia Fanning for Redding. And Lane 6, Audrey Schroeder for Umley. It looks like Kenzie Padilla in lane 4 is taking a slight lead, followed closely by her teammate Paige Fisher in lane 2. Going into that last lap, Kenzie Padilla has extended her lead just slightly. Going into that last lap, Kenzie Padilla has extended her lead just slightly. And into the finisher will be Kenzie Padilla in lane 4 with a 1:56.45. Next up, event 7, the girls 13-14 200-yard freestyle. Madam starter. In lane 1, Jane Wise from Reading. Lane 2, Sophie Lacavere from Umley. Lane 3, Mary Hartung from Reading. Lane 4, Whitney Kane from Umley. Lane 5, Marley Buckwalter from Reading. Madam starter. In lane 1, Jane Wise from Reading. Lane 2, Sophie Lacavere from Umley. Lane 3, Mary Hartung from Reading. Lane 4, Whitney Kane from Umley. Lane 5, Marley Buckwalter from Reading. Looks like lane 4 is taking a slight lead. That's Whitney Kane. Whitney Kane beginning to extend that lead, but Mary Harting's trying to chase her down. Whitney Kane beginning to extend that lead, but Mary Harting's trying to chase her down. And touching first in lane 4 for Umley, that's Whitney Kane. And touching first in lane 4 for Umley, that's Whitney Kane. Nice job, ladies. Next up, event 8, girls 11 and 12, 200-yard freestyle. Madam Sutter. In lane 1 for Reading, Skylar Howe. In lane 3 for Reading, Kinsley Wise. In lane 4 for Umley, Alice Yang. In lane 5 for Reading, Peyton Tibbetts. Madam Sutter.
Can I actually get one of those?
In lane 1 for Reading, Skylar Howe. In lane 3 for Reading, Kinsley Wise. In lane 4 for Umley, Alice Yang. In lane 5 for Reading, Peyton Tibbetts. Alice Yang starting off strong for Umley in lane 4. Approaching that 100 mark. Alice Yang is still commanding that lead, but Kinsley Wise is right on her tail. Approaching that 100 mark. Alice Yang is still commanding that lead, but Kinsley Wise is right on her tail. Kinsley Wise beginning to stage a comeback here. And coming into that finish, it'll be lane 3. That's Kinsley Wise from Reading. And coming into that finish, it'll be lane 3. That's Kinsley Wise from Reading. Nice job, ladies. Next up, we have 3 heats of event 9, the girls 15 and over 50-yard freestyle. This is heat 1. Madam Starter. In lane 1 for Reading, Susanna North. In lane 2 for UMLY, Audrey McKinney. In lane 3 for Reading, Lexi Nanamaker. In lane 4 for UMLY, Leah Lacavera. In lane 5 for Reading, Georgia Belvecchio. In lane 6 for UMLY, Ava Scara. And it'll be lane 4 touching first. That's Leah Lacavera. Heat 2 of 3. Georgia Belvecchio in lane 6 from the Ava Scara. Madam Starter. In lane 1 for Reading, Abigail North. In lane 2 for Reading, Mariella Digman. In lane 3 for Reading, Haley Hunsinger. In lane 4 for Reading, Elizabeth Meyer. In lane 5 for Reading, Bryn Gallagher. In lane 6 for Reading, Olivia Conley.
What?
And touching first, that's lane 3, Haley Hunsinger. Heat 3 of 3. Madam Starter. In lane 2 from Reading, Caitlin Nichols. In lane 3 for Reading, Bella Wall. In lane 4 for Reading, Cora Martin. In lane 5 for Reading, Mara Skull. Madam Starter. In lane 2 for Reading, Caitlin Nichols. In lane 3 for Reading, Bella Wall. In lane 4 for Reading, Cora Martin. In lane 5 for Reading, Mara Skull. And touching first, that's lane 3, Bella Wall. This is event 10, the girls taking 14 50-yard freestyle, 2 heats. And touching first, that's lane 3, Bella Wall. This is event 10, the girls taking 14 50-yard freestyle, 2 heats. And touching first, that's lane 3, Bella Wall. This is event 10, the girls taking 14 50-yard freestyle, 2 heats. Madam Starter. This is heat 1 of 2. In lane 1 for Reading, Natalie Escherman. In lane 2 for UMLY, Leah Kogan. In lane 3 for Reading, Kylie Milshaw. In lane 4 for UMLY, Claire Lusekis. In lane 5 for Reading, Fiona Steffi. In lane 6 for UMLY, Claire Chen. This is heat 1 of 2. And touching first in lane 4 for UMLY, it's Claire Lusekis. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. And touching first in lane 4 for UMLY, it's Claire Lusekis. In lane 1 for Reading, Riley Krause. In lane 2 for Reading, Sarah Popa. In lane 3 for Reading, Marley Buckwalter. In lane 4 for Reading, Natalie Schober. In lane 5 for Reading, Gabriella Cozy. In lane 6 for Reading, Ariana Butler. And touching first all the way out in lane 6, that's Ariana Butler. Next up is event 11, girls 11-12 50-yard freestyle. And touching first all the way out in lane 6, that's Ariana Butler. 2 heats, heat 1 of 2. Next up is event 11, girls 11-12 50-yard freestyle. Madam Starter. And in lane 1 for Reading, Basho Grabowski. In lane 2 for UMLY, Alice Yang. In lane 3 for Reading, Stella Griest. In lane 4 for UMLY, Vivian Hummel. In lane 5 for Reading, Veronica Griffith. And it'll be lane 4, that's Vivian Hummel from UMLY. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. All from Reading in Heat 2. In lane 1, it's Lyra Martinez-Park. In lane 2, Lillian Adam-Simon. In lane 3, Natalie Krause. In lane 4, Addison Zenny. In lane 5, Peyton Hauer. In lane 6, Ruby Bain. And lane 3, taking it in 32.08, that's Natalie Krause. Next up, event 12, girls 9-10 50-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. In lane 1 from Reading, Mackenzie Nichols. In lane 2 for UMLY, Jenna DeForest. In lane 3 for Reading, Adia Wanner. In lane 4 for UMLY, Elena Fulton. In lane 5 for Reading, Mallory Eisenhofer. In lane 6 for UMLY, Kayla Tian. Touching first in lane 3, that's Adia Wanner from Reading. Heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. And touching first in lane 3. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, Juliana Gerard. In lane 2, Reese McClure. In lane 3, Autumn Edwards. In lane 4, Carly Edwards. In lane 5, Sienna Swain. In lane 6, Brennan Conti.
This is in case.
All Reading in the second heat. In lane 1, Juliana Gerard. In lane 2, Reese McClure. In lane 3, Autumn Edwards. In lane 4, Carly Edwards. In lane 5, Sienna Swain. In lane 6, Brennan Conti. And lane 2, that's Reese McClure. Next up is event 13, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. Timers, please report to the other end of the pool. Next up is event 15, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle. Timers, please report to the other end of the pool. Swimmers, you may clear the pool. Swimmers, you may clear the pool. Again, this is event 13, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Again, this is event 13, girls 8 and under 25-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. In lane 1 for Reading, Lydia Ivy. In lane 2 for Umley, Quinn Kelly. In lane 3 for Reading, McKenny Jones. In lane 4 for Umley, Harper Koch. In lane 5 from Reading, Haley Schober. In lane 6 for Umley, Ellie Fan. Madam Starter. And that'll be lane 4, Harper Koch, touching first. Lydia Ivy, in lane 2 for Umley, Quinn Kelly. In lane 3 for Reading, McKenny Jones. Heat 2 of 2. Harper Koch, in lane 5 from Reading, Haley Schober. In lane 6 for Umley, Ellie Fan. Madam Starter. And that'll be lane 4, Harper Koch, touching first. Heat 2 of 2. In lane 1 from Reading, Tabitha Bosher-Grabowski. In lane 2 for Umley, Lara Hoffman. In lane 3 for Reading, Birdie Chua. In lane 4 for Umley, Michelle Yang. In lane 5 from Reading, Whitney Weaver. Looks like it's lane 4 touching first. That's Michelle Yang. Timers, you may report to the other end.
She's like, no, I'm out. I'm down. I'm done. Thank you.
Looks like it's lane 4 touching first. That's Michelle Yang. Timers, you can report to the other end. Timers.
I love how the sister just is like, no. Keep going.
Timers, you can report to the other end. Next up is event 14, girls 15 and over, 100-yard backstroke. There will be 3 heats, heat 1 of 3. Madam Starter.
I think it would be on the sheets I already gave you, right?
13 girls, 15 and over, 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 from Reading, Bryn Gallagher. In lane 2 for UMLY, Sarah Fox. In lane 3 for Reading, Kieran Stoltzfus. In lane 4 for UMLY, Maddie Fox. In lane 5 from Reading, Aaron Cromwell. In lane 6 for UMLY, Sam Highland. In lane 1 from Reading, Bryn Gallagher. In lane 2 for UMLY, Sarah Fox. In lane 3 for Reading, Kieran Stoltzfus. In lane 4 for UMLY, Maddie Fox. In lane 5 from Reading, Aaron Cromwell. In lane 6 for UMLY, Sam Highland. And touching first, lane 4, that's Maddie Fox from UMLY. Heat 2 of 3. And touching first, lane 4, that's Maddie Fox from UMLY. Madam Starter. Heat 2 of 3. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 2 we have Mary Ella Digman. In lane 3, Sage Kaplowka. In lane 4, Haley Hunsinger. In lane 5, Elizabeth Meyer. Madam Starter. Second heat. In lane 2 we have Mary Ella Digman. In lane 3, Sage Kaplowka. In lane 4, Haley Hunsinger. In lane 5, Elizabeth Meyer. Madam Starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 2 we have Mary Ella Digman. In lane 3, Sage Kaplowka. In lane 4, Haley Hunsinger. And touching first is lane 3. That's Sage Kaplowka. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the pool. Heat 3 of 3. And touching first is lane 3. That's Sage Kaplowka. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the pool. Heat 3 of 3. And touching first is lane 3. That's Sage Kaplowka. Madam Starter. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the pool. All Reading in Heat 3. Lane 3, we have Bella Wall. Lane 4, Cora Martin. Lane 5, Mara Skull. Madam Starter. All Reading in Heat 3. Lane 3, we have Bella Wall. Lane 4, Cora Martin. Lane 5, Mara Skull. Lane 3, That's lane 3 touching first, Bella Wall. Next up, we have one heat of event 15 girls, 13-14 100-yard backstroke. And that's lane 3 touching first, Bella Wall. Madam Starter. Next up, we have one heat. In lane 1 from Reading, Natalie Eshelman. In lane 2 from UMLY, Shannon Liu. In lane 3 for Reading, Kylie Milshaw. In lane 4 for UMLY, Meredith Hummel. In lane 5 from Reading, Fiona Steffi. Madam Starter. In lane 1 from Reading, Natalie Eshelman. In lane 2 from UMLY, Shannon Liu. In lane 3 for Reading, Kylie Milshaw. In lane 4 for UMLY, Meredith Hummel taking the lead at the 50 mark. Meredith Hummel taking the lead at the 50 mark. And touching first, that's Meredith Hummel in a time of 1:02.66. Nice job, ladies. You may exit the water. Next up is heat 1 of 2 of event 16 girls, 11-12 50-yard backstroke. Madam Starter. Next up is heat 1 of 2 of event 16 girls, 11-12 50 yards. In lane 1 from Reading, Addison Zenny. In lane 2 from UMLY, Iris Sarah. In lane 3 for Reading, Kinsley Wise. In lane 4 for UMLY, Angela Powell. In lane 5 from Reading, Hannah Reif-Snyder. Madam Starter.
Keep it there and then later.
It's close going into the finish here. And it'll be lane 4, that's Angela Powell. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. Singers, you may exit the water. Madam Starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, Abigail Bueno. In lane 3, Marina Sims. In lane 5, Skylar Howe. Second heat. In lane 1, Abigail Bueno. In lane 3, Marina Sims. In lane 5, Skylar Howe. Getting to the wall first, that's lane 5, Skylar Howe. Next up, we have 2 heats of event 17 girls, 9-10 50-yard backstroke. Getting to the wall first, that's lane 5, Skylar Howe. Madam Starter. Next up, we have 2 heats of event 17 girls, 9-10 50-yard backstroke. In lane 1 from Reading, Ariana Kober. In lane 2 for UMLY, Nellie Arndt. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Schober. In lane 4 for UMLY, Isla Hoffman. In lane 5 for Reading, Autumn Edwards. In lane 6 for UMLY, Jenna DeForest.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like honestly the patch. Okay.
In lane 1 from Reading, Ariana Kober. In lane 2 for UMLY, Nellie Arndt. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Schober. In lane 4 for UMLY, Isla Hoffman. In lane 5 for Reading, Autumn Edwards. In lane 6 for UMLY, Jenna DeForest. And touching first in lane 3, that's Hannah Schober from Reading. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. And touching first in lane 3, that's Hannah Schober from Reading. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 2, Nina Rudolph. In lane 3, Brennan Conti. In lane 4, Isla Brown. In lane 5, Juliana Gerard. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 2, Nina Rudolph. In lane 3, Brennan Conti. In lane 4, Isla Brown. In lane 5, Juliana Gerard. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 2, Nina Rudolph. In lane 3, Brennan Conti. In lane 4, Isla Brown. In lane 5, Juliana Gerard. Getting to the wall first, that's lane 2, Brennan Conti. Timers, please report to the other end of the pool. Getting to the wall first, that's lane 2, Brennan Conti. Timers, please report to the other end of the pool. Next up, we have the Mighty Minis taking the stage. It'll be event 18, 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. 2 heats. This is heat 1 of 2. Next up, we have the Mighty Minis taking the stage. It'll be event 18, 8 and under 25-yard backstroke. 2 heats. This is heat 1 of 2. Next up, we have the Mighty Minis taking the stage. It'll be event 18, 8 and under 25-yard. Madam starter. This is heat 1 of 2. In lane 1 from Reading, Birdie Chua. In lane 2 from UMLY, Thea Schweitzer. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Kraus. In lane 4 for UMLY, Sophia Yang. In lane 5 for Reading, Lydia Ivy. In lane 6 for UMLY, Lara Hoffman. And that'll be lane 4, touching first, that's Sophia Yang. Thea Schweitzer. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Kraus. In lane 4 for UMLY, Sophia Yang. Heat 2 of 2. 5 for Reading, Lydia Ivy. In lane 6 for UMLY, Lara Hoffman. And that'll be lane 4, touching first, that's Sophia Yang. Thea Schweitzer. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Kraus. In lane 4 for UMLY, Sophia Yang. Heat 2 of 2. Lydia Ivy. In lane 6 for UMLY, Lara Hoffman. Madam starter. In lane 2 for Umley, Isabel Bejic. In lane 3 for Reading, Whitney Weaver. In lane 4 for Umley, Michelle Yang. In lane 5 for Reading, Tabitha Bosho-Grabowski. Madam Starter. In lane 2 for Umley, Isabel Bejic. Getting to the wall first is lane 4, that's Michelle Yang. Following up her sister's win from the heat before. Getting to the wall first is lane 4, that's Michelle Yang. Nice job, ladies. Timers, you may report back to the other end. Next up, we're moving on to breaststroke. We have then 19 girls, 15 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. 2 heats. This is heat 1 of 2. Next up, we're moving on to breaststroke. We have then 19 girls, 15 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. 2 heats. This is heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. In lane 1 from Reading, Susanna North. In lane 2 for Umley, Riley Dolan. In lane 3 for Reading, Annie Gow. In lane 4 for Umley, Paige Fisher. In lane 5 for Reading, Elle Fisher. In lane 6 for Umley, Grace Curtis. Paige Fisher in lane 4, leading the charge, heading to the last lap. And coming into the finish, it's lane 4 from Umley, Paige Fisher. Paige Fisher in lane 4, leading the charge, heading to the last lap. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. And coming into the finish, Madams. From Umley, Paige Fisher. All Reading in heat 2. In lane 3, we have Abigail North. And in lane 5, Caitlin Nichols. Heat 2 of 2. All Reading in heat 2. In lane 3, we have Abigail North. And in lane 5, Caitlin Nichols. And getting to the wall first, that's lane 3, Abigail North. Next up is event 20.
Thank you.
Girls 13-14 100-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. Madam starter. And getting to the wall first. In lane 1 from Reading, Sarah Popa. In lane 2 from UMLY, Sophia Sakrika. In lane 3 from Reading, Abigail Kissling. In lane 4 from UMLY, Joyce Chen. In lane 5 from Reading, Annika Wanner. In lane 6 from UMLY, Claire Chen. It's a close race here at the 50 mark. Lane 3 looks to have a slight lead. The UMLY girls are doing their best to cheer on their teammate. It's a close race here at the 50 mark. And into the finish, that'll be lane 3. Abigail Kissling from Reading. And into the finish, that'll be nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Abigail Kissling from Reading. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 3 we have Natalie Schober. In lane 5 we have Riley Kraus. Nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 3, we have Natalie Schober. In lane 5, we have Riley Kraus. Nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 3, we have Natalie Schober. In lane 5, we have Riley Kraus. Nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 3, we have Natalie Schober. In lane 5, we have Riley Kraus. Nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. And getting to the wall first will be lane 3, Natalie Schober. Next up is event 21, girls 11-12, 50-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. And getting to the wall first will be lane 3, Natalie Schober. Madam starter. In lane 1 from Reading, Hannah Raffschneider. In lane 3 from Reading, Veronica Rogers. In lane 4 for UMLY, Grace Zhang. In lane 5 from Reading, Madeline Lynch. Grace Zhang with a solid breakout. It's a close race here into the finish. And it'll be lane 4, that's Grace Zhang. Grace Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. It's a close race here into the finish. Madam starter. And it'll be lane 4. That's Grace Zhang. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Veronica Griffith. In lane 3, Marina Sims. In lane 5, Ruby Bain. Madam starter. Marina Sims in the lead at the turn. In the second heat, in lane 1, we have Veronica Griffith. In lane 3, Marina Sims. In lane 5, Ruby Bain. Marina Sims in the lead at the turn. Touching first is lane 1, Veronica Griffith. Next up, event 22, girls 9, 10, 50-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. Madam starter. Touching first is lane 1, Veronica Griffith. In lane 1 from Reading, Chloe Kredminski. In lane 2 from UMLY, Jessica Maroney. In lane 3 from Reading, Hannah Schober. In lane 4 for UMLY, Aniela Carreri. In lane 5 for Reading, Nina Rudolph. In lane 6 for UMLY, Jenna DeForest. Touching first is lane 1, Veronica Griffith. In lane 1 from Reading, Chloe Kredminski. In lane 2 from UMLY, Jessica Maroney. In lane 3 from Reading, Hannah Schober. In lane 4 for UMLY, Aniela Carreri. In lane 5 for Reading, Nina Rudolph. In lane 6 for UMLY, Jenna DeForest. Lane 3, in a time of 40:52, that's Hannah Schober. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. In a time of 40:52, that's Hannah Schober. Madam starter. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Carly Edwards. In lane 3, Violet Hughes. In lane 5, Isla Brown. That's Hannah Schober. Madam starter. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Carly Edwards. In lane 3, Violet Hughes. In lane 5, Isla Brown. That's Hannah Schober. Madam starter. It's a pretty close race here as these ladies approach the finish.
It's reading this report right now.
And it'll be lane 3. That's Violet Hughes. Nice job, ladies. Next up is event 23, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke timers. Please report to the other end of the pool. And it'll be lane 3. That's Violet Hughes. Nice job, ladies. Next up is event 23, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke timers. Please report to the other end of the pool. Once again, this is event 23, the 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. Nice job, ladies. Next up is event 23, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke timers. Please report to the other end of the pool. Once again, this is event 23, the 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 2. Madam starter. In lane 1 for Reading, Haley Schober. In lane 2 for Umley, Grace Hermans. In lane 3 for Reading, Hannah Kraus. In lane 4 for Umley, Harper Koch. In lane 5 for Reading, Nora Young. In lane 6 for Umley, Isabel Bejic. And touching first is lane 3, that's Hannah Kraus from Reading. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. And touching first is lane 3, that's Hannah Kraus from Reading. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2.
One in of the two. I just noticed, I think the first time I've been
Madam Starter.
we haven't had any.
It's all Umley in this second heat. In lane 2, we have Michelle Yang. In lane 4, Ellie Fan.
Staples everywhere.
Madam Starter. It's all Umley in this second heat. In lane 2, we have Michelle. And getting to the wall first is lane 4. That's Ellie Fan. Nice job, ladies. Timers, you may report to the other end. It's all Umley in this second heat. In lane 2, we have Michelle. And getting to the wall first is lane 4. That's Ellie Fan. Nice job, ladies. Timers, you may report to the other end. Next up, we have the main event, event 24. Girls 15 and over, 500-yard freestyle. Madam Starter. Event 24. Girls 15 and over, 500-yard freestyle. And into the water in lane 1 from Reading, Annika Dutrick. In lane 2 from Umley, Ava Skara. In lane 3 for Reading, Lexi Nonamaker. In lane 4 from Umley, Morgan Harlan. In lane 5 from Reading, Amelia Fanning. In lane 2 from Umley, Ava Skara. In lane 3 for Reading, Lexi Nonamaker. In lane 4 from Umley, Morgan Harlan. In lane 5 from Reading, Amelia Fanning.
I'll have to keep finding it. Yeah, I apologize. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, no, totally.
Looks like lane 4, Morgan Harlan is leading the charge here. Morgan beginning to pull away here. Splitting at 32-27 on that third 50 mark.
No, I don't want any more sugar or whatever.
There's nothing non-sugary.
Then that's fine. That's what I was saying. Then never mind.
You want a bar?
Oh wait, actually I have a Lara bar. I forgot to use it.
Okay.
Splitting at 32-27 on that third 50 mark.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. He's already. Oh wait, so he's.
Morgan still holding those 32s. The rest of the field is still pretty even. Morgan still holding those 32s. The rest of the field is still pretty even. Ava Skara in lane 2 is trying to pull away. Ava Skara in lane 2 is trying to pull away. Morgan Harlan spinning at 32.52 with a commanding lead. There's a fierce battle in lanes 1 and 2 between Eva Skara and Annika Dutrick.
One's going to get all straight up.
At 32.52 with a commanding lead. There's a fierce battle in lanes 1 and 2 between Eva Skara and Annika Dutrick. Annika Dutrick beginning to pull away from Ava. Morgan Harlan splitting at 32.55, heading into that last 50. Dutrick beginning to pull away from Ava. These girls are trying to dig deep here and give everything they have. And touching first in lane 4 is Morgan Harlan with a time of 5:20.48. And lane 1, that's Annika Dutrick touching second. These girls are trying to dig deep here and give everything they have. And touching first in lane 4 is Morgan Harlan with a time of 5:20. Fantastic job, ladies. Next up is event 25, girls 8 and under 50-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. Fantastic job, ladies. Next up is event 25. In lane 1 from Reading, Whitney Weaver. In lane 2 from Umley, Thea Schweitzer. In lane 3 from Reading, Makina Jones. In lane 4 for Umley, Caroline Shu. In lane 5 for Reading, Lydia Ivy. In lane 6 from Umley, Grace Hermans. Schweitzer, and lane 3 from Reading, Makina Jones, and lane 4 for Umley, Caroline Shu, and lane 5 for Reading, Lydia Ivy, and lane 6 from Umley, Grace Hermans. And touching first, that's lane 4, Caroline Shu from Umley. Heat 2 of 2. And touching first, that's lane 4. Caroline Shu from UMLY. Heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. All UMLY in this second heat. In lane 2 we have Laura Hoffman. In lane 4 we have Isabel Vejic. Madam Starter. All UMLY in this second heat. In lane 2 we have Laura Hoffman. In lane 4 we have Isabel Vejic. It's a close race between these two teammates, battling out for bragging rights at their next practice.
Their scoreboard.
It's a close race between these two teammates, battling out for bragging rights at their next practice.
So for this one,
Next up, event 26, girls 9, 10, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. Next up, event 26, girls 9, 10, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Reading, Camila Bielia. In lane 2 from UMLY, Kayla Tian. In lane 3 from Reading, Adia Werner. In lane 4 for UMLY, Elena Fulton. In lane 5 from Reading, Nelly Eisenhofer. In lane 6 from UMLY, Nelly Arndt. Madam Starter. Next up, event 26, girls 9, 10, 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Reading, Camila Bielia. In lane 2 from UMLY, Kayla Tian. In lane 3 from Reading. Very close field here, approaching the halfway mark. In lane 5 from Reading, Nelly Eisenhofer. In lane 6 from UMLY, Nelly Arndt. Very close field here, approaching the halfway mark. Lane 3 beginning to pull away. Touching first, it'll be lane 3. That's Adia Werner from Reading. Lane 3 beginning to pull away. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Touching first, it'll be lane 3. That's Adia Werner. Madam Starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Isla Brown. Lane 3, Nina Rudolph. Lane 5, Ariana Kober. Madam Starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Isla Brown. Lane 3, Nina Rudolph. Lane 5, Ariana Kober. Madam Starter. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1, we have Isla Brown. Lane 3, Nina Rudolph. Lane 5, Ariana Kober. Touching first will be lane 5, Ariana Kober. Next up, event 27, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Madam starter. Touching first will be lane 5. In lane 1 from Reading, Eva Anders. In lane 2 from UMLY, Alice Yang. In lane 3 from Reading, Stella Griest. In lane 4 from UMLY, Vivian Hummel. In lane 5 from Reading, Lux Weber. Madam starter. Wow, we have an even split here between lanes 3 and 4. That's Stella and Vivian in a close battle. It's going to come down to the wire here at the finish. Let them hear you. And touching first is lane 4, Vivian Hummel, in a time of 59.96. Nice job, ladies. Heat 2 of 2. It's going to come down to the wire here at the finish. Let them hear you. Madam starter. And touching first is lane 4, Vivian Hummel, in a time of 59. All Reading in the second heat. In lane 1, we have Peyton Howell. In lane 2, Bauscher Grabowski. In lane 3, Veronica Griffith. In lane 4, Hannah Reifsnyder. In lane 5, Ruby Bain. In lane 6, Abigail Bueno. Getting to the wall first is lane 3, Veronica Griffith. Nice job, ladies. Next up, event 28, girls 13-14, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Madam starter. In the water now from Reading, Ariana Butler. In lane 2 from UMLY, Sophie Norris. In lane 3 from Reading, Coralina Vecchio. In lane 4 from UMLY, Claire Rusekis. In lane 5 from Reading, Mary Hartung. In lane 6 from UMLY, Leah Kogan. Claire Rusekis in lane 4 with a commanding lead heading into that last lap. And Claire will touch first in a time of 56.02. Nice job, ladies. This is heat 2 of 2. And Claire will touch first in a time of 56.02. Nice job, ladies. This is Madam Starter. We just have one swimmer from Reading in this second heat. It's Jane Weiss in lane 3. Madam Starter. We just have one swimmer from Reading in this second heat. It's Jane Weiss in lane 3. Jane splitting at 35.61 at the 50 mark. Let her hear you as she finishes. Jane splitting at 35.61 at the 50 mark. Let her hear you as she finishes. And coming into the wall strong. Next up is event 29, girls 15 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 3. In lane 1 from Reading, Kieran Stoltzfus. In lane 2 from UMLY, Sam Highland. In lane 3 from Reading, Annie Gow. In lane 4 from UMLY, Leah Lacavera. In lane 5 from Reading, Vivian Rogers. In lane 6 from UMLY, Addison Cooper. Close race here going into that last lap. It's going to be a photo finish as they approach the wall. It'll be lane 4. That's Leah Lacavera from UMLY. Close race here going into that last lap. Heat 2 of 3. Madam Starter. It's going to be a finish as they approach the wall. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1 we have Bella Wall. In lane 2 Bryn Gallagher. In lane 3 Sage Aplafka. In lane 4 Erin Cromwell. In lane 5 Abigail North. In lane 6 Haley Brown. Madam Starter.
Yeah, let's go.
It's going to be a finish as they approach the wall. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1 we have Bella Wall. In lane 2 Bryn Gallagher. In lane 3 Sage Aplafka. In lane 4 Erin Cromwell. In lane 5 Abigail North. In lane 6 Haley Brown. Madam Starter.
Yeah, let's go.
It's going to be a finish as they approach the wall. All Reading in this second heat. In lane 1 we have Bella Wall. In lane 2 Bryn Gallagher. In lane 3 Sage Aplafka. In lane 4 Erin Cromwell. In lane 5 Abigail North. In lane 6 Haley Brown. Touching the wall first will be lane 3. That's Sage Kaplafka. Heat 3 of 3. Madam Starter. All Reading in this third heat. In lane 2 we have Cora Martin. In lane 3 Olivia Conley. In lane 4 Mariella Digman. In lane 5 Mara Skull. Madam Starter. All Reading in this third heat. In lane 2 we have Cora Martin. In lane 3 Olivia Conley. In lane 4 Mariella Digman. In lane 5 Mara Skull. Madam Starter. All Reading It's a close race here from these teammates from Reading. And getting the wall first is lane 3. That's Olivia Conley. Nice job, ladies. Timers, you may report to the other end of the pool. And getting the wall first is lane 3. That's Olivia Conley. Next up, we have event 30, girls 8 and under 25-yard butterfly. One heat.
That's real.
First is lane 3. That's Olivia Conley. Next up, don't forget we have a snack bar out in the hallway. Butterfly. One heat. This is heat 1 of 1. Madam Starter. Into the water now. Lane 1 from UMLY, Quinn Kelly. Lane 2 from UMLY, Sophia Yang. Lane 3 from Reading, Birdie Chua. In lane 4 from UMLY, Caroline Shu. In lane 5 from Reading, Nora Young. In lane 6 from UMLY, Maggie Norris. Madam Starter. And finishing first in lane 4 from UMLY, that's Caroline Shu. Lane 1 from UMLY, Quinn Kelly. Lane 2 from UMLY, Sophia. Great job, ladies. Timers, and you report to the other end of the pool. Young in lane 6 from UMLY, Maggie Norris. And finishing first in lane 4 from UMLY, that's Caroline Shu. Great job, ladies. Timers, and you report to the other end of the pool. Next up, we have event 31, girls 9 and 10, 50-yard butterfly. 2 heats. Next up, we have event 31, girls 9 and 10, 50-yard. Heat 1 of 2. 2 heats. Madam Starter. And into the water now, lane 1 from Reading, Carly Edwards. Lane 2 from UMLY, Jessica Maroney. Lane 3 from Reading, Riley Coyle. Lane 4 from UMLY, Isla Hoffman. Lane 5 from Reading, Reese McClure. Lane 6 from UMLY, Kayla Tian. Close race at the 25 mark. And touching first is lane 4 with a time of 37:99. That's Isla Hoffman from UMLY. Heat 2 of 2. Touching first is lane 4 with a time of 37. Madam Starter. That's Isla Hoffman from UMLY.
And roughly like 350.
2 of 2. Into the water now, all from Reading. Lane 1, Violet Hughes. Lane 3, Camila Yelia. Lane 5, Sienna Swain. Madam Starter. That's Isla Hoffman from UMLY. Into the water now, all from Reading. Lane 1, Violet Hughes. Lane 3, Camila Delia. Lane 5, Sienna Swain. Adam Starter. And touching first is lane 5. That's Sienna Swain.
Maybe be able to multitask.
Nice job, ladies. Next up is event 32, girls 11, 12, 50-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 2.
I'll give you my password. Maybe be able to multitask.
Madam Starter. Into the water now in lane 1 from Reading, Natalie Kraus. In lane 2 from Umley, Angela Piao. In lane 3 from Reading, Madeline Lynch. In lane 4 from Umley, Iris Sarah. In lane 5 from Reading, Eva Anders. Madam Starter. Close finish here. And it'll be lane 4. That's Iris Sarah with a time of 30:64. Heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. Close finish here. All Reading here in this second heat. In lane 1 we have Marina Sims. In lane 2 Addison Zenny. In lane 3 Liliana Adam Simon. In lane 4, Skylar Howe. In lane 5, Basher Grabowski. In lane 6, Lyra Martinez Park. And touching first, it'll be lane 4. That's Skylar Howe. Next up is event 33, girls 13, 1400-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 1. And touching first, it'll be lane 4. That's Skylar Howe. Madam Starter. In lane 1 from Reading, Gabriella Cozy. In lane 2 from Umley, Shannon Liu. In lane 3 from Reading, Carolina Vecchio. In lane 4 from Umley, Whitney Kane. In lane 5 from Reading, Jane Wise. In lane 6 from Umley, Sophie Lacavera. This just in, there is warm pizza at the snack bar. Warm pizza at the snack bar. Whitney Kane with the slight lead over her teammate here in lane 4. Shannon Liu following close behind in lane 2. And it'll be Whitney touching first in a time of 1:05:38. Whitney Kane with the slight lead over her teammate here in lane 4. Shannon Liu following close behind in lane 2. Touching first in a time of 1:05:38. Nice job, ladies. Next up, event 34, girls 15 and over 100-yard butterfly, heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. Into the water now. Lane 1 from Reading, Georgia Belvicchio. Lane 2 from UMLY, Hadar Miller. Lane 3 from Reading, Ava Schnapschneider. And lane 4 from UMLY, Jenna Nwazrat. Lane 5 from Reading, Annika Dudrik. Lane 6 from UMLY, Molly Foltz. Jenna Nawazriad in lane 4 with a slight lead going into that last 50. Jenna's going to the Air Force Academy in the fall. And she is flying strong into that finish with a time of 59:63. Excellent job, ladies. This is heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. She is flying strong into that finish with a time of 59:63. All Reading in this second heat. Lane 1, we have Caitlin Nichols. Lane 3, Haley Brown. Lane 5, Olivia Condi. Excellent job, ladies. This is heat 2 of 2. Madam Starter. In the second heat, lane 1, we have Caitlin Nichols, lane 3, Haley Brown, lane 5, Olivia Condi. Haley Brown leading the way here into that last 25. And touching the wall first, it's Haley Brown with a time of 1:20.24. Next up, we're moving on to the individual medleys. It's event 35, girls 9-10, 100-yard IM, heat 1 of 2. Madam Starter. Lane 4. Next up, we're moving on to the individual medleys. It's event 35, girls 9-10, 100-yard IM. And into the water now. Lane 1 from Reading, Chloe Kraninski. Lane 2 from UMLY, Nellie Arndt. Lane 3 from Reading, Riley Coyle. Lane 4 from UMLY, Aniela Carreri. Lane 5 from Reading, Reese McClure. Lane 3 leading the way into that second 50. Lane 3 leading the way into that second 50. Riley Coyle still commanding that lead coming into the finish. And Riley will touch first in a time of 1:27.71. Nice job, ladies. Next up, heat 2 of 2. Madam starter. Riley will touch first in a time of 1:27.71. All reading in this second heat. Lane 1, we have Camelia Bielia. Lane 3, Mackenzie Nichols. Lane 5, Brennan Conti. Second heat, lane 1 we have Camelia Bielia, lane 3 Mackenzie Nichols, lane 5 Brennan Conti. Mackenzie Nichols with a slight lead going into that breaststroke. And it'll be Mackenzie touching first in a time of 1:39.78. Next up is event 36, girls 11 and 12, 200-yard IM, heat 1 of 1. And it'll be Mackenzie touching first. Madam starter. 39.78. In lane 1 from Reading, Abigail Bueno. In lane 3 from Reading, Lux Weber. In lane 4 from UMLY, Grace Zhang. In lane 5 from Reading, Peyton Tibets.
I think the pad.
Grace Zhang in lane 5 from Reading, Peyton Tibets.
He's going into the
Pretty close race here, going into the backstroke leg.
He's not touching the pad this last time he did it, but he was in there near it. I think the pad.
Grace Zhang in lane 5 from Reading, Peyton Tibets. Pretty close race here, going into the backstroke leg. Grace Zhang beginning to pull away here. She's excited to get to her best stroke, breaststroke. Grace Zhang taking advantage of that breaststroke to extend her lead. Grace Zhang taking advantage of that breaststroke to extend her lead. And Grace will touch first in a time of 2:31.28. And Grace will touch first in a time of 2:31.28. Will touch first in a time of 2:31.28. Next up, event 37, girls, 13-14, 200-yard IM, heat 1 of 1. Madam starter. Into the water now, lane 1 from Reading, Sarah Popa, lane 2 from UMLY, Sophie Norris, lane 3 from Reading, Abigail Kissling, lane 4 from UMLY, Joyce Chen, lane 5 from Reading, Annika Wanner. Madam starter. Into the water now, lane 1 from Reading, Sarah Popa, lane 2 from UMLY, Sophie Norris, lane 3 from Reading, Abigail Kissling, lane 4 from UMLY, Joyce Chen, lane 5 from Reading, Annika Wanner. Abigail with a slight lead going into that backstroke. Joyce Chen using that backstroke to now take the lead. Both are still pretty even going into that breaststroke. Abigail and Joyce had an electric race in the 100-yard breaststroke. Joyce with a slight lead, but Abigail right on her heels. And Joyce splitting a 38.99 into that freestyle. Abigail a 41.10. This is still anyone's race. They're going to have to finish strong. Oh my God. They're coming fast into that finish. And it'll be Joyce Chen with a time of 2:19.76. This is still anyone's race. They're going to have to finish strong. And it'll be Joyce Chen with a time of 2:19.76. Great job, ladies. This is event 38, girls 15 and over, 200-yard IM, heat 1 of 1. Madam starter. Into the water now, lane 1 from Reading, Elle Fisher, lane 2 from UMLY, Hadar Miller, lane 3 from Reading, Ava Schnapschneider, lane 4 from UMLY, Grace Curtis, lane 5 from Reading, Kari Parsons, lane 6 from UMLY, Addison Cooper. Lane 3 with that slight lead over lane 2. That's Ava Knopfschneider in lane 3 and Hadar Miller in lane 2. Neck and neck heading into that breaststroke. And don't forget about Addison Cooper over in lane 6. Ava beginning to pull away slightly. She's followed closely by 3 UMLY swimmers. And these girls are giving it all they've got into this finish. And finishing first in lane 3 will be Ava Knopfschneider from Reading. Excellent job, ladies. Now it's time for relays. We have event 39, the girls 8 and under 100-yard freestyle relay. Excellent job, ladies. This is heat 1 of 1. Now it's time for relays. We have event 39. Madam Starter. 8 and under 100-yard freestyle relay. Into the water now. McKenna Jones from Reading in lane 3. Grace Hermans in lane 4 from UMLY. Grace Hermans in lane 4 from UMLY. That's Maggie Norris handing it off to Ellie Fan in lane 4. Haley Schober is handing it off to Nora Young in lane 3. And the last leg for UMLY in lane 4 is Thea Schweitzer. Nora is handing it off to Hannah Kraus to finish in lane 3. And touching first is lane 4. That's UMLY with a time of 1:19.77. Next up is event 40, girls 9 and 10, 200-yard freestyle relay. And touching first is lane 4. Madam Starter. The time of 1:19.77. Next up is event 40, girls 9 and 10, 200-yard freestyle relay. All Reading here. In lane 3, it's Mallory Eisenhofer. In lane 5, Autumn Edwards. Mallory handing it off to Violet Hughes. Autumn handing it off to Brennan Conti. Violet handing it off to Ariana Kober. And into the water in lane 5, it's Juliana Gerard. Violet handing it off to Ariana Kober. And into the water in lane 5, it's Juliana Gerard. And in the water in lane 3, it's Chloe Kraninski. And Juliana is handing it off to Sienna Swain in lane 5. Chloe is powering into that finish with a time of 2:39.63. Next up, event 41, girls 11 and 12, 200-yard freestyle relay. Madam starter. All reading in this heat. Lane 3, it's Stella Griest. Lane 5, Natalie Kraus. Madam starter. And Stella handing it off to Veronica Rogers. Natalie handing it off to Peyton Hauer. Reading making some noise for their teammates. Veronica handing it off to Lux Weber. Reading making some noise for their teammates. And diving into the water now in lane 5, it's Lyra Martinez Park. Veronica handing it off to Lux Weber. And anchoring for Reading in lane 3, it's Kinsley Wise. And diving into the water now in lane 5, it's Lyra Martinez Park. Anchoring for lane 5, it's Lillian Adams-Simon. And touching first is lane 3 with a time of 1:52.85. Anchoring for lane 5, it's Lillian Adams-Simon. And touching first is lane 3 with a time of 1:52.85. Next up, event 42, girls 13-14, 200-yard freestyle relay, heat 1 of 1. Madam starter. Next up, event 42, girls 13-14, 200 yards. In the water for Reading in lane 3, Natalie Eshelman. For UMLY in lane 4, Whitney Kane. And for Reading in lane 5, Ariana Butler. Whitney handing it off to Sophia Sakrika. Natalie handing it off to Annika Weiner, and Ariana handing it off to Riley Krause. Leah Kogan entering the water for UMLY in lane 4. Annika handing it off to Marley Buckwalter in lane 3. And Riley handing it off to Gabriella Cozy in lane 5. And anchoring for UMLY in lane 4, it's Meredith Hummel. Mary Hartung in the water in lane 3 for Reading. And Natalie Schober finishing for the relay in lane 5. And finishing strong in lane 4 for UMLY in a time of 1:48.19. This is the last event, event 43, girls 15 and over 200-yard freestyle relay. Madam starter. Into the water in lane 3 for Reading, Annie Gow. In lane 4 for UMLY, Sarah Fox. And in lane 5 for Reading, Kari Parsons. Annie handing it off to Lexi Nonamaker in lane 3. Sarah handing it off to Kenzie Padilla in lane 4. Kari handing it off to Vivian Rogers in lane 5. It's neck and neck so far here. Kieran Stoltzfus entering the water in lane 3 for Reading. Maddie Fox entering the water in lane 4 for UMLY. Sage Kaplowka entering for lane 5. Maddie beginning to pull away for a relay. She's handing it off to Paige Fisher for UMLY. Ava Knopf-Schneider anchoring for Reading in lane 3. Anchoring for Reading in lane 5, it's Erin Cromwell. And it'll be UMLY touching first to lane 4 with a time of 1:40.53. Excellent job, ladies. And that concludes our the girls' meet for this afternoon. We wish everyone leaving a safe travels home and ask that you please clean up any trash in your area. And that concludes our the girls' meet for this afternoon. We wish everyone leaving a safe travels home and ask that you please clean up any trash in your area. And that concludes our the girls' meet for this afternoon. We wish everyone leaving a safe travels home and ask that you please clean up any trash in your area. Everyone